Have you ever joined Terraria and been like, hey, this game is way too easy? Well, I have never ever said that in my entire life, and I'm gonna try get better at Terraria by doing a yo-yo only challenge, because swords are boring. Before we start, there are some things I need to clarify. First thing is that I'm allowed to hit an enemy with an axe or a pickaxe if it is by accident, and this is not classified as cheating. Second thing is that accessories that may do extra damage for me, or spawn things when I take damage, do not count as cheating either. The first thing that I did when I spawned into the world was to chop down some trees and then travel into the caves to grab some cobwebs. I died a couple times before I got to the cobwebs since I didn't have a weapon, but I eventually got everything I needed to craft my first yo-yo, the wooden yo-yo. I used my new weapon to explore deeper into the caves of my world, where I found some decent loot in the chests. I also found some life crystals, which increased my max HP. I finally went back to the surface after a while, maybe because I died, and then decided to build some houses for the NPCs, which basically turned out to be wooden boxes because of my insane building skills. I also decided to upgrade my weapon from a wooden yo-yo to the Amazon yo-yo. The Amazon yo-yo does 18 damage, which is twice as much as the wooden yo-yo, and also has 4 more blocks of reach than the wooden yo-yo. To craft the Amazon, you need to get jungle spores, vines, stingers, and rich mahogany, all materials from the jungle biome. So I set out to get the materials to make the Amazon. While I was in the underground jungle, I found a suspicious eye that summons the Eye of Cthulhu boss. So I yoinked the suspicious eyeball, and then went back to finding the stuff I need. I need to kill man-eaters for their vines, as a crafting ingredient for the Amazon yo-yo, which is very difficult with my wooden yo-yo because it basically does no damage. Me killing these man-eaters was more just jumping around and hoping that they would reach out while I hit them and doing about 1 damage a hit. I also needed to kill giant flying wasps for their stingers, because apparently a yo-yo needs insect body parts to function. The last 2 things I needed were rich mahogany and jungle spores, which I found randomly in the caves, so that was not that difficult. After about 50 minutes of jungle exploration, I went back to spawn to craft my new weapon, and then went back into the caves right afterward. But the second I got into the caves and began exploring, I got a message saying that an evil presence was watching me, which meant that the Eye of Cthulhu was about to spawn. I intentionally ended my life in Terraria to go back to the surface, and then started panically trying to build an arena. I didn't make that much of an arena before the boss spawned in. I had about 10 platforms down, so I just decided to use the advanced strategy of winging it. Oh no. I somehow beat the boss without a platform or any arena preparation whatsoever, and I did it first try, so I used the spawn that I got from the jungle to spawn another Eye of Cthulhu directly after I killed the first one, and this was actually a pretty good idea because I killed it again. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, at this point I felt really confident. I wanted to go beat Skeletron, but then I lost pretty badly and the fight was really embarrassing. So, yep, this is the end now. Subscribe.